Hey everybody, this is Andy Webb again, and I'm here to talk to you about sparking curiosity in your students in a brain-based classroom. Sparking curiosity in your students sounds much easier than it actually is. It's really hard to figure out how to get your students interested in what you're teaching, especially if they don't see value in it. What I've found is that students will find value in anything if you give them more free choice of what they are to study. So instead of telling my students, like when we're studying, I don't know, for my social studies class, Native Americans, instead of saying like, you have to talk about one Native American culture, I say, you find something that you think is interesting and you tell me more about it. This is a little bit terrifying to me as a teacher because I have no idea what they're going to come back with. And so I'm always circulating around early to make sure that they don't find something completely ridiculous. But I'm always saying, like, as long as it has something to do with Native Americans, you pick it out. So I get things on weapons, and I get things on medicine, and I get things on types of housing. Every student has different interests, and most of those interests will somehow interweave into what I'm doing in class. I just have to be willing to step back. Once those kids have that interest, like that curiosity in what's going on, peaked by generally what we're talking about, it carries forward. So when I'm talking about their housing and somebody has just done something on medicine, I find ways to weave this in. The big thing when you're trying to spark a student's interest in something is you have to ask them questions. You have to see what they think is interesting. And you have to be able to sway and move with those students. You have the information that you want to teach, but how much of that is actually necessary? And how can you move this to better suit what your students are interested in learning? It takes a little bit of thought, a little bit of practice. I have struck out many times on this. This is something that you have to kind of get a feel for as you go through it. But don't be afraid to take those risks. If you have any questions, please comment below. Thank you.